talking to you about something that is like, I'm so excited. I've been waiting to do this topic for like a few weeks now. I just finally got everything together and was able to do it. It is like, they're awesome. I've been wearing them like all over the place. I seriously am in love. And it's so easy. Basically, it's the Miu Miu stockings that we saw on the runway last season, or the season, technically for the season coming up, but in September we saw them on the runway. And they were all the crystallized socks and the crystallized stockings and the cool designs that were on everything, and they were all sparkly. And I fell in love when I saw them, and I said, oh my god, I need to have a pair. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I could do this. I could totally make these myself, and you guys can make them yourself and have your totally one-of-a-kind, designer-looking socks and stockings, especially here on the East Coast where the weather is ridiculously cold right now. You want to have something stylish but still warm. And I did it on a basic pair of black tights, and you could do it on socks. I have a few different socks that I'm working on now, but I want to show you on the tights. What I did was I got a pair of just simple black opaque tights, and you can get these like anywhere. There's a Woman's on me, so you can get them there for like $5, and they're really inexpensive. And just make sure that they're really opaque. Like, let me show you. These, you do not see any skin through them. They're like seriously opaque. So I started with these and went to the craft store and picked up these cool, they're all different colors. I'll show you on this. They're all different colors. And this is some of the other colors. I got all different sizes. Make sure you get like really small all the way to like the really big size. This is the most popular size that I use. It's this kind of rectangular. It's actually the kind that you would use to beat it, because you see the holes on the side and it has the silver backing. You would use these kind, to make necklaces and different types of jewelry. And I use these to actually glue right on, and these look awesome because they're really sparkly, and they're really easy to put on. So what I did was I basically took this and I put them on, and I just marked really small on my leg where I wanted to sort of see the crystals. I put like just a little, a little mark. Even though they're black, you could put it on with like a little piece of chalk or anything that's kind of white, a little white marker or white wax or a white crayon, so you could see it on here when you mark where you want them to go. And I did this fun, funky little, I'm going to show you how I glue it on, but this is the finished side. I did this cool, funky little pattern here. And I did it on both legs of the tights and on the outside legs, on the basically on the calf of my leg I did it. So you could see it when you're walking on the outside of the leg. The same goes for if you're doing it on socks. But basically it's so simple. After you get these and you line them up on your tights, you mark them on your leg where you want them to go, and you take the tights off. Make sure you take them off. Don't leave them on when you're gluing them on. And when you take your tights off, you're going to lay them out flat. Just make sure that they're flat on a flat surface like this. And basically just start working your way down. I use a tweezer, and this, like, go to the hardware store and get it. It's like the best one. It's called Liquid Nails. But it's good for small projects, and it's just like this clear, kind of really strong bonding glue. And I use a tiny little bit. And basically, what I do is I put on the back of this, I just put a dab, just like that, a little bit on. And let me show you. This is the last one I'm putting on. So I marked it, and now I'm going to place this on. Actually, this is such a big one that you could just put it on with your hand. But for the smaller little crystals, you're going to want to use the tweezers. It's really hard to get them on without it. And then just stick it. And they stick so easily, and they stick fast. And once they're on pretty good. I let it dry like overnight just so I know that they're definitely on. And make sure you pull the other side away from it so it doesn't end up sticking the two sides together, because that's not fun. And then once you're done, for the really little crystals, if you can't find the ones that are like for the jewelry, Swarovski makes the little crystals. You've seen them like on phones. You've seen them done on everything. The little crystals. I like to use the AB ones because they have like an iridescence to them, and they look really pretty mixed in. I did these purple and black tones, and I actually used a little pop of orange in these just to give them a little extra color. But you obviously could do whatever colors you want to do. I'll show you. That was a little orange. Those are the different colors that I did. Anyway, once you're done and they dried overnight, you're good to go. You're ready to put them on, and they look so fancy, and I love them. I've been wearing them everywhere. The one thing that I do want to tell you is to make sure that you hand wash them when you're cleaning them. Don't put them in the wash, because obviously all the crystals will come off, and that won't be good. So just give them a good hand wash. Use like a woolite, a really light soap. You don't need a lot of soap at all, just a little bit, just to mix in with the water. Give them a little wash, and then just hang dry them, and they'll last for a while. So far, I've been wearing them everywhere for months, and I haven't had any issues with them. And if a crystal pops off here and there, you could always go back to your glue and glue them back on. So it's definitely worth it compared to the really, really high price ones that are out there that are, say, in the couple $100 range for a pair of tights or socks. If you're not ready to splurge like that, you could totally do it yourself, and you're good to go. The last thing I want to tell you is I like gluing them right on just because it's easy and convenient, but I did make this in case. I glued the crystals on a piece of felt. This is a pink piece, but you probably want to glue it on a piece of black felt if you're doing it on the tights. And you can make this any size. And basically what I did was after I put the crystals, the really shiny crystals on, I put pins. This is one I started with, but I put a few pins on, and you could pin this right onto your tights. Just make sure that it's flat against your tights and you have enough pins on. It doesn't look as good, but it's kind of another option if you don't want to ruin, let's say, a pair of tights or something like that. But I say go out and do it. It's definitely worth it, and it's not that expensive for the crystals, and for the tights it's maybe $10 total. So you're good to go. But other than that, it's really easy to do. If you guys have any other questions, you know where to find me, and I love to answer them. I'm on Twitter /DawnDelRusso, SpellaDawn.com, and DawnDelRusso.com. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.